So I'm here at my little secret stash where I've been keeping the quads nice and safe while we were in Florida. I think there's actually a light in this thing. Let me see. Oh, that's the light. I guess that's if it's super dark. All right, so today's adventure is I gotta get the quads off the trailer and I'm picking something else up with the trailer. And so I gotta handle all that right now. Come out here to more where the light is. So that's step one, is getting those things off the trailer, which I'll have to pull the trailer up a little and then unload. Not a big deal. So we'll do that. And what I wanna talk about today while doing that is that I'm doing this on a Friday. This is a work day. And I'm taking the day off to do this. And I wanna explain something about that I think might tie in somewhat and be of interest. So we'll see. Let me get working on getting this thing all set up. One thing I didn't know is I didn't know that it actually leaked in here, and it's really leaking from condensation, I believe. It's not like there's a leak in the roof, but I do have a bunch of the older issues of rootless living that at some point I'll put back on the website. Believe it or not, people buy past issues of the magazine in print. It's mind-blowing, but I gotta get them back on the website. I just didn't want to try to handle it while I was traveling in Florida, so I left the boxes here. I don't know if I edited out the struggle to figure out which key is which, but I gotta name my keys, number them somehow. I got a label maker, I might as well use it. This lock to keep the hitch, it's not very friendly. Where's the hitch? Here it is. All right, let's put this bad boy on. Just making sure that's really in there. I don't want to lose the surprise I'm about to go get. That's a terrible angle, I apologize. Oh shoot, check this out. I guess we're going to war with Texas. Go Oklahoma, let's go. I love the military as much as the next person, but when trying to record videos, helicopters, airplanes, they're the worst. But you know, I just gotta wait a minute, let them go by, let them do their thing. Oh, they probably heard me. I think they're coming back. Let's do this. It's pretty close for first try. All right, that's in there now. I'm a fifth wheel guy. This bumper pull stuff, still really new to me. Lots to learn. Now my hope is both of these are, batteries aren't dead. I do believe I brought a battery charger, trickler, whatever you want to call it with me. So I do have that just in case. I'm not sure if I'm showing a lot of butt crack, but if I am, I apologize and hopefully I can find a way to blur it out. Big guy problems. Long torso. It's really not butt crack. It's more, yeah, it's butt crack. What am I doing? All right, trailer's empty, battery's almost dying, I'm in the dark. This is warmed up enough, Nikki's. All right, so she is empty, I'm ready to go. I'm gonna find a place for this tarp, and then I'm gonna hit the road. I gotta change out this battery. These batteries go quick, and you just let them run. Real quick solo brake check. I'm all by myself. So one of the ways to do it is just throw your hazards on, and you can see that you're connected solo trick. I guess I could turn this, what do you call it, light off. It's about to go off anyways. All right, pull forward before I close the door. I don't know why that's a rule, but it sounds like a smart thing to do. All right, now we're on the road to grab the new secret toy, which I might have already talked about at some point, but I can't remember. But anyways, it's secret to you probably. So one of the things I want to talk about today as I'm driving to pick up the new toy is I really feel like people should be able to take the day off without explaining why. And what I mean is that even with my own kind of staff, they're all contractors. No one's like an actual employee. So I can't tell them like when to work kind of a thing, which is great because I really want people to work when they feel they're most productive, whatever that is. I mean, I really feel for me, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are like my most productive days, and then sometimes in the evening I get fired up and write down some ideas. So the idea of a Monday through Friday 9 to 5 is kind of ridiculous. And if I think back to even the last job I had before I really started to try to go out and create my own businesses, was a sales guy on commission with a salary, and they still wanted me to work 9 to 5, which made no sense, especially because I was traveling. So which 9 to 5? East Coast 9 to 5 or Pacific 9 to 5 or Central 9 to 5? It just, none of it makes sense really in today's world. The main thing I've been trying to convey with people that work with us is to get them out of this corporate controlled, micromanager kind of mindset. That's hard for a lot of people. And there's a couple of things, but one is the day off. Just let me know, that you're not going to be available. I don't need a reason why. I mean, even honestly, if something's due in a way that's not, throwing us completely off, but let's just say like on Monday, you're like, oh, I'll have that to you by Friday. And I'm like, Friday's fine. And then, you need Friday off. Something comes up, no matter what it is, it doesn't matter. Just email and say, hey, I'm not going to be able to get it to you Friday. I'll get it to you Monday afternoon. That's it. Hey, I'm taking today off. I'll talk to you guys on Monday, whatever it is. And I think about like in my own job, could I do what I'm doing today? The place is going to be nuts tomorrow on a Saturday. I've got decent weather right now to go do what I'm doing. Could I take today off, even though I'm still connected via my phone? I'm still answering emails and text messages and phone calls if needed. But could I have done that? Probably not. It would have been like, okay, well, you need to, fill out for a sick day, blah, blah, blah. And I just think it's ridiculous. And I also think when someone does just need, let's say, a mental day, like they're just literally like, I just can't anymore, especially in a creative space, then to try to come up with some bullshit that you think maybe your boss will accept, that's the thing that, I don't get. Now, I'm not saying to do that in a situation where, you not showing up really F's someone over. That's a little different. But I think for most of us with these type of jobs that are very creative or sales or marketing, there is a little bit of a burnout, and we can't just expect our burnout to be on the weekends. And I just wish we could change that in our society where it's just, I'm not working today. That you don't have to come up with some bullshit excuse, or like I have an eye problem, I don't see myself working today. Like, you don't have to like come up with any of that. It's just, I'm not going to be there today, I'm not going to be available today. And we're all grown adults, we all want to get our job done, we're all professionals. There's got to be a good reason. You don't have to go into it. So that was just my mindset today when I was thinking through, like, ultimately Saturday would be a better day even for me, but then ultimately what I need to get done on Saturday, it just would have been too long of a day, because not only do I got to pick up the new toy, but then I also tomorrow have to help Nikki pick up some like garden planter boxes or something, and it's like a half-day project, so it just would be too much on a Saturday. So it's just something to think about, that if you own your own business and you see the type of hours you put into work, there's no reason that when you hire someone contractor or employee, that you can't give them the same freedom that you have. Like, I don't get it. Like, give them the same freedom that you have. If you don't want to work today because you're the boss, you're not really explaining why to anyone. You're just letting people know you're not. Have the people that work with you have that same freedom. It makes you feel good, just as a human too, to know that, you know, you don't have to come up with a reason. You wanting the day off is the reason. Just my thoughts. All right, back on the road. All right, so for you, it's only been a couple seconds. For me, it's been about 4 hours getting the new toy up and onto the property. You might hear the cows in a little while. Hold on. Just a muffler. You might hear the cows in a few minutes just because they heard me. But this is the new toy. That's it right there. It's a Can-Am Defender XT, the HD9. It is a 6-passenger with a little trunk space, which is, right, a tail space bed with a truck bed. That's the word I'm looking for. Did a couple upgrades, got some floodlights in the back, got a nice light bar in the front, put in a windshield. The windshield's great because one, you can crank it just a little, or you can open it all the way up if it's a nice day and then drive around. I drove this thing from the front to back here. Already got a little muddy, but that's the point of this thing. I don't know if these are gonna stay much longer. I get why they're there, but just the in and out experience isn't great. I might have to find a way to get those really tucked in. It's really nice how the seats all fold up in the back. So you can have this as all being a storage area. This is a lift tailgate, so it'll lift up if it needs to, which is really nice. You can dump everything out of the back and close it back down. It's got some cool little like storage stuff too. Let me show you. And I meant to put on a different mic, so if it's not great audio, I apologize. But it's got this storage right here, which is cool. So it's like a glove box, but it can go too, which is cool. So if you have all your tools in there, let me put my man purse away. But same thing here. There's another one little here that you can put, and then these move around to, I can put it in the back seat if I want to. Why isn't that going in now? What am I doing wrong? Oh, there it is. Okay, so now it's back. This folds up. We got these things over here, little drink cups. Oh, is it that way? Okay. Little drink cups, little area to put stuff. It's got nice little storage under here too, which is nice. It's a 2-speed, 4-wheel drive. It's got high-low. It can pull pretty much anything I need to pull on the property here, which is great. There's no little storage here, and it's got 2 USB outlets, so that's nice. I can be charging things. It's got a little space there. Cup holder. I don't know if I showed. It's got a nice light bar that I had installed before picking it up. And like I said, if it's on a hot day where you don't necessarily want the wind in your face, you can have it like that, and it just has this nice little crack because there is no AC on this, obviously, or heat. This isn't one of the bougie ones. But we can have doors added on later if we want to, but she's a beaut. Hold on, let me back up so you guys can really see it. Look at that. That is gonna make getting around the property a lot easier, especially when we have people like come visit. Let's say we have RV pads, you know, throughout the property, and someone shows up, we can put them in here, drive them kind of around the property, let them see it, let them pick kind of where they want to hang out. And then, you know, or if I have to bring people on the property to help me with construction, I can drive them easily. Because actually right now with the truck and trailer, it got a little sloppy for me. I got a little worried that I was going to get stuck pulling this thing on the trailer. And I got out okay, which is fine, which is good. But yeah, man, this thing is just, she's going to be so much fun. Now, probably the thing I'm most excited about is you can literally hose this thing down. Like everything is like water sealed and watertight. So As soon as I've got the shop and I've got the drain set up, I can bring it in, I can just hose it down and everything's good to go. Oh, it does have a pretty, I don't know, I want to say like a 6,000 pound winch or something. Oh, look at this. Oh, already. No bueno. Look at that, just from the one drive over. I'm telling you, there's shit everywhere on this property. There's literally barbed wire everywhere on this property. So, yeah, that sucks. But hey, you know what? It's part of it. Probably should have mentioned this in the early part of the video. Last video only uploaded like half the video. And then someone was like, wow, way to leave us in suspense, you know? Like, and I went back and I realized, oh man, it only put up 6 minutes of the 9 minutes. So then I had to re-upload it, but then delete that one. So, yeah, pain in the ass. All right, so this is the new toy. There'll be a lot of this in the videos. This is gonna be a big help on the property, getting things done, moving firewood, moving smaller rocks, moving water on the property if we need to. We need to get, you know, obviously we're not gonna run water to every spot. So if we need to, we can come here, fill up water, take water to the RV, because maybe the RV is gonna be out here for a little while. Just set out here on the back 80. And you know, we have solar, so we're fine. We don't need power. We can bring water as we need it, and then we'll end up with the dump station. All right, you guys, I will see you next video where I have another toy, but that one's not really a toy. That's like really made for working. All right, I'll see you guys next week with a new one that's made for working. Let me get this barbed wire out of here.